Golf fans have seen plenty of heated debates over the years, but few topics have created as much tension as the proposed golf ball rollback plan. Now, the controversy has reached another level as reports suggest that 11 PGA Tour players have united in opposition to Brian Rolapp's approach to one of the sport's most divisive issues. While the conversation about distance has been ongoing for years, the latest developments have sparked fresh questions about the future of professional golf. Are the game's biggest stars finally drawing a line in the sand, or is this simply another chapter in a debate that refuses to end? Today, we're taking a closer look at what is happening behind the scenes, why so many players are frustrated, and what this could mean for the future of the PGA Tour. For those who haven't been following every twist in this story, the golf ball rollback proposal is designed to reduce how far elite players can hit the ball. Supporters believe that modern equipment has made courses too short for today's professionals, forcing tournament organizers to spend millions of dollars expanding layouts just to keep up with increasing driving distances. They argue that limiting ball performance would help preserve classic golf courses, maintain the challenge of strategic shot making, and protect the long-term future of the game. However, many players see the proposal very differently. From their perspective, they have spent years developing their strength, speed, and technique, and they believe changing the equipment now effectively punishes them for becoming better athletes. The debate became even more intense after Brian Rolapp stepped into a leadership role connected to the future direction of the PGA Tour. Although many expected fresh ideas and a modern vision, some players reportedly believe that communication surrounding major equipment decisions has not been as transparent as it should be. According to discussions circulating throughout the golf world, several players have expressed concerns that decisions affecting their careers should involve far more direct consultation with those who compete every week. While no organization can satisfy everyone, professional athletes generally expect to have their voices heard before significant changes are introduced. What makes this situation especially interesting is the number of players said to be standing together. Golf is often viewed as an individual sport where competitors focus primarily on their own careers. Seeing multiple professionals reportedly share similar concerns sends a powerful message that this issue extends beyond personal preference. It suggests that many players believe the rollback plan could reshape competitive golf in ways that deserve far deeper discussion before any final implementation takes place. Another reason emotions are running high is because equipment plays such an important role in modern professional golf. Today's players and manufacturers invest enormous amounts of time and money developing clubs, golf balls, and technology designed to maximize performance within the rules. If those rules suddenly change, it doesn't just affect tournament strategy. It also influences sponsorship agreements, equipment testing, practice routines, and even long-term career planning. Many professionals worry that adapting to a different golf ball could take months or even years before players fully understand how it changes every aspect of their game. There is also the question of fairness. Some players believe that every generation has benefited from improvements in technology. Golf clubs, golf balls, fitness programs, launch monitors, and swing analysis have all evolved over time. Critics of the rollback proposal argue that trying to reverse one area of technological progress while allowing advancements in others creates an inconsistent standard. They ask why distance alone should become the focus when nearly every part of professional golf has improved through innovation. On the other side of the debate, supporters insist that this isn't about limiting athletic ability. Instead, they believe the sport has reached a point where distance is beginning to overshadow creativity. When players consistently hit drives beyond 400 yards under favorable conditions, some feel that course architecture loses much of its intended challenge. Traditional risk and reward holes can become straightforward opportunities for power hitters, reducing the strategic variety that has historically defined championship golf. From this perspective, the rollback is seen as an effort to restore balance rather than punish excellence. Still, convincing players of that argument has proven extremely difficult. Many professionals point out that fans enjoy watching long drives and spectacular scoring. Television audiences often react with excitement when players launch incredible tee shots or attack par fives in two shots. Reducing those moments, they argue, could make the sport less entertaining rather than more competitive. For athletes who have dedicated countless hours to maximizing their physical potential, any rule that reduces those achievements naturally feels frustrating. Another factor fueling the controversy is uncertainty. While governing bodies have outlined the general direction of the rollback proposal, players continue asking practical questions. Exactly how much shorter will drives become? Which tournaments will be affected first? How will amateurs eventually experience these changes? And what adjustments will manufacturers need to make before new equipment becomes available? Until those answers become completely clear, speculation continues filling the gaps, making emotions even stronger throughout the golfing community. Social media has also amplified every development. Within minutes of new reports emerging, fans begin debating whether the rollback is necessary or completely misguided. Former players, instructors, analysts, equipment experts, and everyday golfers all contribute their opinions, creating an endless stream of discussion. Some believe preserving historic golf courses should remain the highest priority, while others argue that innovation has always been part of sports and should continue without unnecessary restrictions. As these conversations spread online, they place even greater pressure on both tour leadership and the players involved. For Brian Rolapp, this situation represents one of the earliest major leadership challenges associated with the future direction of professional golf. Regardless of where individuals stand on the rollback proposal, leadership during moments of disagreement requires careful communication and trust. If players feel excluded from the process, tensions can rise quickly, especially when decisions directly affect their livelihoods. Rebuilding confidence often requires more than public statements. It demands consistent dialogue, genuine collaboration, and a willingness to address concerns before divisions become even deeper. With reports of 11 players reportedly pushing back against the current direction, the conversation has clearly moved beyond a simple equipment debate. It has become a larger discussion about leadership, player influence, and who ultimately shapes the future of professional golf. As this story continues to develop, everyone involved will be watching closely to see whether common ground can still be found or whether the divide between players and decision-makers grows even wider. One thing is certain, this controversy is far from over, and the next chapter could have lasting consequences for the PGA Tour and the game of golf itself. As the debate continues, one reality is becoming impossible to ignore. Professional golf is standing at a crossroads where tradition and modern performance are colliding in ways the sport has never experienced before. Whether the rollback plan eventually moves forward exactly as proposed or undergoes significant changes after player feedback, its impact will be felt for years to come. Players want reassurance that their opinions matter, governing bodies want to protect the long-term health of the game, and fans simply want to see the best golfers competing under rules they believe are fair. Finding a balance between those goals may prove to be the greatest challenge of all. For now, the reported opposition from 11 players has ensured that this conversation is far from finished. Every news statement, meeting, and announcement will be closely examined by fans, media, and fellow professionals looking for signs of compromise or further conflict. Brian Rolapp's response in the coming weeks could play a major role in shaping how players view his leadership moving forward. Regardless of the final outcome, this controversy has already highlighted how passionate the golf community remains about preserving the integrity of the sport while embracing its future. The decisions made during this period could influence professional golf for an entire generation, making this one of the most important stories the game has faced in recent years.